Hello, welcome to the channel. It's the girl with blue eyeshadow. Look at me, also known as Liz. For today's video, we're going to be going over the most overhyped products in my makeup collection at the moment. That sounds interesting to you. You should keep on watching. Okay. Housekeeping. I understand that the lighting right now might be crap. I can't do anything about it because I use natural light, and the natural light has not been coming in, and I was gonna film on the weekend, but now I can't, so I'm filming now when the lighting's not good and it's flurries. It's snowing. It's gonna be great when I have to walk my dog in an hour. Anyway, so for today's video, like I said before, we're going to go through overhyped products in my makeup collection. I got this idea, I think Kelly Gooch has done this video, but also Tara Brooke recently put up a video. It wasn't overhyped makeup, but it was makeup, the worst makeup in her collection at the moment, because she gets things from PR. I don't have any makeup that I don't really hate. Like with this stuff, I don't hate any of it. It's not going anywhere probably. There's only like maybe one thing that might leave, but otherwise I use these products. I just think the hype around them, maybe they're not worth their price. There was hype either now or back in the day, and I don't get it. You know, it's one of those things. So, again, let's start doing it. But the first thing, I'm gonna start with the primer. I have this Becca Backlit Priming Filter primer. Again, Becca's bye-bye, they rest in peace. You can still get some stuff off of Smashbox. But I remember like the hype around these these primers. There's like the purple one, and then there was this one. And I remember I wanted this one. I don't know, I had like a sample of the purple one, then I wanted this one, but then I had my mom buy it during the sale and she bought the wrong one, so I had the other one, then I bought this one finally. And I think I preferred the purple one over this one. Like the purple one was just more like moisturizing. I don't see what this is supposed to be doing. I don't think it provides that much of a glow. And the glow it does provide, I feel like I could achieve by using a dewy base or even maybe a cheaper primer. This was kind of pricey. Like I always bought these on sale, but they could get kind of pricey. I will say packaging wise, it's like nice looks-ish, you know what I'm saying? But at this point while I'm panning it, I'm just like, I don't, like if I feel like I need more moisturizer on my, or like more moisture to my face, like I'll use this. But if, like I'm just like not, like I'm trying to pan this and I'm just not that, I'm like about it now, like I remember the hype around this and I'm like, I don't get it, you know? Okay, next up we have this Rare Beauty, I don't remember what this was called. This is called the Weightless Touch Foundation. I have the shade 190W. I think I saw Mariah Leonard and Samantha Ravindon, like a couple other people talk about this foundation. They said it looks so nice. It looked like a serum. It looked like YSL. Like it looks so nice and hydrating on the skin. And while I can make it work, it does take work for me to make it work. Does that make sense? Like, yes, if I put it on my skin, it's gonna look okay. I can make it look better with like a moisturizing primer, a sticky primer, layering, you know, a spray, stuff like that. I can make it look better. And again, this is like, I don't know how overhyped this was, because I know other people who really didn't like this. Like I think Teresa said hated this. She said it was too drying. And I can see where it can be drying. I don't think it's, for me it's not terrible, but I wouldn't recommend it to people because it's just, you have to work with it. You have to use I would use a moisturizing base and maybe even use a sticky primer. I would also maybe use a finishing, which is something that I don't know if the regular consumer all has. I do, maybe not the regular one does. I just had high expectations for this, and I was just like, oh, I don't love it. Now, do I love the Rare Beauty blush and mascara? Yes, Miss Gomez did that with that. This just doesn't, it's not my favorite. It's not in my top 5. Might not even be in my top 10. Oop. Top 10? Do I have 10 foundations? Probably. Oop. I should look at that. Anyway, it's just, she's okay. She's finicky. That's what I want to say. Finicky. Okay, next up is this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the satin finish. I remember getting these. I've used up one of them. This is my second. I bought two at the same time, so I bought the other one and this one. And I hate that this gets so dirty. But I remember being really excited about this because I think all of the concealers I had been using before usually all had like a matte finish, or I was looking for something more radiant because I felt like it would look better under my under eyes. So I was excited to get this and try this because people were like talking it up, and I'm like, ooh, dewy, satin, not matte. Like I want that. I want it. And I got this, and I think at the beginning I did really like it. Like I used up one of them. But the more I've used it, the more I don't like it under my eyes. I use it only like this area when I'm trying to highlight my cheeks and everything. And even then I'm a little iffy because it can look really cakey really fast. I find under my eyes it looks so bad. I thought it was my powder at first. Then I thought it was the foundation I was using. Then I thought it was like maybe I'm getting wrinkles. And then I remember the day I didn't wear makeup. I was like, no, I think it has to be this. So I know it's very hyped up. I think it's mixed for some people, but I remember this being kind of hyped up, and I'm like, I'm not a big fan. I feel like maybe I just wanted this to be the Cosis one, which I feel like if you were looking for dewy and medium, it says it's medium to full coverage. I would say more medium. This is your baby, but this is this is more expensive. This is like $6. This is like $26, $28 or something. So obviously this is the more affordable option, but I really don't like this option. Like I much prefer this option. So with that, I'm just like, I didn't get the hype. It was fine. Like I can use it. Like I'm going to try to use it up for at least highlighting. Even then I'm a little iffy about it, but yeah, that's my thing on that. Next up, blush. So this is my Milk Makeup, what is this called? Lip and Cheek in Work. It's itty bitty. It's a mini. I don't know if I got it this year or last year. I might have gotten this 2 years ago. Maybe it's time to say goodbye to this. I'm sick of this. I'm trying to pan it. If you are going to get this, get the mini, because I've been trying to get through this forever and I have not. So I wouldn't even bother getting the big one. This is alright. Like I think for the time when this came out, maybe this was like one of the only cream cheek products out. Otherwise, I don't like this. Like I'm more of a liquid blush girl. So like Rare Beauty, my Glossier. Hold on, my Glossier. Like I'm into that. There are some that I'm into. Like I do like this e.l.f. palette one is pretty decent, and there's another e.l.f. one that I have. It's like a duo. Those are nice. This is just fine. I don't feel like it lasts very long. I use it under my foundation to try to get some use out of it because I'm just not that big of a fan of it. I'm not a big fan of the color. I think the formula's okay. I don't like that it smells like Play-Doh. It has that terrible, terrible scent. And I just think you can probably find, at this point, find better drugstore dupes. Not even dupes, just better products in general. Just not a fan of this. I don't get the hype. No. Bye. Speaking of blush, the Cover FX, what is this called? Monochromatic Blush Duo in the Matte and Shimmer. I have the shade Warm Honey. Yes, so let me show you really fast. Packaging wise, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Application wise, it's fine. It's okay. It's good. It's not bad. I think I just had such higher expectations for this. I think it was Teresa's dad that was talking, because I got this at the Ulta sale. She said, yeah, buy it on sale. The bronzers were bad, and the blushes were good-ish. And I probably should have just listened to that review and not got this. But now that I have it, I don't hate it. It's kind of, the color's kind of cool. I like that. But formula-wise, I think it's fine. Like, when people are like, this is my favorite blush formula, I'm like, I feel like this performs the same as, like, this ColourPop one. Now, the ColourPop one's a little inconsistent, yes. But I feel like these two, at least, perform the same. And I don't really get why this one gets so much hype. Like, I guess the shimmer adds something a little extra, but not that much. The matte color is nice. Maybe it could just be I'm not, you know, a powder blush girl anymore. I am a liquid blush queen, you know. But I don't, like, I wouldn't pay $36 for this. Like, I'm not out gonna get more. The packaging is nice. I think I said that. It's cute, but I think it's overpriced for $36. If you're gonna get this on sale. Even then, I'm like, maybe save your money on something better. But yeah, that's that. Moving on to kind of blush, but this is the Hourglass. This is their holiday palette last year, I think. It's the ambient. They just call it the ambient. I don't know. It doesn't say anything. So really excited for this. One thing is that Hourglass has this very pretty packaging, but it's cheap as hell. Like, this has no weight to it compared to like a Pat McGrath. Baby, I got weight here. This. I don't know if you can even hear. Okay, those sound the same. Don't ignore that. Okay, anyway. But I'm just like, this is like bulky for no reason. It's not even luxurious. It looks luxurious, I'll give it that. But otherwise, it's not that great. I think the bronzer in here is really nice, and I really do like the highlight. Do I use a lot of powder highlight? Not really. But it's nice. And the bronzer I do like using when I want a more shimmery bronzer like thing. This powder, it's alright. I remember people hyping up that powder, like these Hourglass powders, they do so much. I don't see them doing that much. Like, I get the same result with my little Bite Beauty one, or my not my Hourglass, my number 7 one. This blush, she's okay. She's alright. Nothing to write home about. Like, I much prefer the bronzer in here. I use her sometimes, but I'm, again, more likely to go to the bronzer or the highlighter. I just don't get the hype around. I got this on sale, thankfully, because otherwise they're like $54. And I'm like, I don't think it's worth $54. No. And I'm just like kind of turned off by Hourglass, because I'm just like, I don't get the hype. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like you can get better. I feel like you could get Physicians Formulas better. I guess I was gonna say skin tone wise, this has a better range. It doesn't. It's Hourglass and don't have a good range. But I just think this is kind of overhyped. I feel there's better things. Am I gonna get rid of it? No. Not getting rid of it. I bought it. We're using it. But yeah, that's on that one. Next up, which lips should I do? Or should I do eyes? We'll do lips. Okay, this Cosis Lip Oil. I don't know how much hype this actually has, but I feel like a lot of the like dewy girls were talking about this. And so I picked up like the little holiday set a while ago. So this is like a mini size. This is okay. Again, weird smell. Not a bad smell, just a weird smell. I don't know. And it is a lip oil, so it does like make your lips feel, here, I guess I'll put it on. I don't have any lip sync on. It does make them feel moisturized throughout the day. But I don't like the effect. I don't like the wand applicator. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror right now doing this. But it's just, I don't get it. I don't feel like, and again, maybe it just isn't my style. Like, I want my lips to look juicy. And I feel like my lips don't look juicy. They just look wet. Which I guess is the thing. But I'm like, this is expensive too. Like, I think I got this on sale. Like, this trio was on sale. I can't remember how much the trio was. But these regular are like $20, $28. I'm like, no. Get the mini. Try to find a mini if you can. Because not a fan. They're okay. Like, they keep the lips moisturized, but I don't love the effect they have. Like, I like juicy lips. This is not giving me juicy lips. Okay. We'll go, see, I feel like I'm going to get more controversial as we go with the lip products. The Dosa Colors Liquid Matte Lipsticks. I don't hate these. I actually kind of like them. I don't know why people say this is their favorite liquid lipstick formula. Because this, I find, transfers. Like, I can't put a mask on and this not go anywhere. This does go places. I have this one in the Nima Tang one. I have another one in Brick, I think. This one is in Cork. Oh, I forgot to mention, this one was in Jellyfish. And this is, like, I like it. I like the color. I enjoy wearing it. I don't think it lasts very well. And I know people like that about these. Like, they're not super drying, is what I'm getting at. I find that they're, like, kind of drying, and they don't last very long. Like, I get it. Like, the color section's nice. Would I maybe buy more? I have to remind myself, no. But I just, I don't get the hype. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me know if you have these and what you think about them, because I'm, alright, they're fine. Maybe I'm just not a liquid matte lipstick any girl. Maybe that's it. Next up, probably one of my controversial takes. The Fenty Lip, or the Fenty Beauty Lip Gloss. I have Fenty Glow. I also have Fussy. Now, the Fenty Heat, that's nice. I like that. This one, I've gone through a whole one of these before, like a full-sized lip gloss. Like, I've gone through it. I took it up to me to study abroad. It was literally my only lip product I had. I think I had one other lipstick, and I loved it so much. Now, I have different tastes. I like how sheer this is. Here, I'll put it on just for you guys. I like how sheer it is. I like the shade. I like the juiciness. The one thing I don't like the taste. Again, that might just be me. I might have just got sick of it. And I don't like that I can feel the glitters after a while. Like, I can feel, I like how the glitters have a nice effect on my lips, but I don't like how they feel. I can feel the crustiness after a while. And with things that are more sheer and are just like creamy or sheer, glossy, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that issue. And that's the one issue I have with these Fenty, the regular formulas. I've never tried the cream. The heat one I don't have that problem with. But you get that crusty, gross shimmer formula, I feel like, on your lips, and I don't like that. That's my one issue with these. At the time, I respect it because this got me into gloss. I was an anti-gloss girl before this came out. And now I usually always wear gloss. Well, I haven't been able to recently because, you know, there's a pandemic and masks and whatever, but yeah, I think she's a little overhyped, in my opinion. Is she going anywhere? No. Don't get it twisted. She's staying, but she's a little overhyped to me. Okay, moving on to mascara. Now, I feel a little bad about this one. This is the Monster Big by Lancome Beauty. Now, the reason I think this is overhyped, one, because I feel like it might have just been, who was it that was advertised? I feel like a lot of people were mentioning this during, maybe Morgan Turner and Jackie Aina were both mentioning this during the Ulta sale. And so I picked it up, and I liked it. And I still think it's decent. But then I bought the Rare Beauty one. And this one, the Rare Beauty one, just knocked this one out of the park. This one's also less expensive. Like, I know I have the sample, but even the full size is only $22. I think this one's like $24, $28, something like that. And I just enjoy this one more. Now, disclaimer, I didn't understand when people would say, oh, I like a wet formula, I like a dry formula when it comes to mascara. I didn't really get what they were saying. I get it now. This is a wet formula, this is a dry formula. I think I prefer a dry formula. The wet formula is okay, she's alright, but I much prefer this one. And so I think the hype around this one is just like, it's okay. Get the Fenty, not the Fenty, the Rare Beauty one. If you want something cheaper, Maybelline Sky High. She's also nice. Very nice. I like her as well. I think you're a little overhyped. I think you're a little too expensive, in my opinion. Now my last one. This is my last one. This is an eyeshadow palette. I only have one eyeshadow palette that I feel like has been hyped up and is not worth the hype. Yes, I think this is the only one. I'm trying to think. Yes. Is the Mel Murtay Palette. This is controversial because I know people still lust after this palette. They brought back the Vita and not the Muerte one a couple months ago, and people were mad. They're like, bring back Muerte, and I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. I've heard that this is like the best melt formula, and if that is true, I'm not gonna like the melt formula. This is a very pigmented formula, and I'm usually good with that. Like, I like blending things out. Like, I like having a lot of pigment. I don't like blending and blending and blending and blending to try to get any pigment. So in that case, yes, this is a nice palette. However, I find that this is just hard to work with shade-wise. I also find that the shimmers, there's only 3 shimmers in here, and they suck. Galaka, I wonder if I can, it's just like, so ugly. Like, do you even see shimmer? I don't see shimmer. I'll even do the other ones. I think the fallout on these is really bad. This is Katrina. And I just have better blues in my collection. And then I'll do Angelito. These are just really chunky and not in a good way chunky type of shimmer shades. And like I don't even... like they're just not good. They're ugly. They're not even chunky like how Pat McGrath can kind of have like a chunky... Like at least it looks pretty. Like it can be a little messy. But these are messy and they don't even look good. I was going to show you some of the mattes. This is Lagrimas, which I do like. This is probably one of my favorite shades in the palette. Again, very pigmented. Duelo? Yes, Duelo. You know, very, very pigmented. But the kind of form is just hard to work with. So you can see it's very pigmented. I've said that multiple times. But it's just like, I find it hard to work with. And I don't usually have that problem with any formula unless I have to like really build it up. It's almost too pigmented. I don't like how the shimmers look like crap. I don't like how hard it is to blend these. I'm just not the biggest fan. Now is this palette going anywhere? No, because look how beautiful this shit is. No, it's not going anywhere. No, 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 no. Don't get it. This is a gift. We're keeping this shit forever. It's gonna be hanging in my wall. I don't care. We will be keeping her. But if you were someone that is like sad that they never got their hands on this, you were into makeup when this came out and you missed out on it, you're fine. It's okay. Like maybe, I don't know if this will help, but I'm just like, I don't like this formula. I don't like this formula. And if this is the best from Mel, I'm like nervous to try their other formulas. They have pretty colors to it, I'll give them that. But that formula, ooh, she's a tough one to work with in my opinion. Oh look, it's stained. Anyway, that is my overhyped makeup in my collection. So if you found that interesting, please like, comment, and subscribe. This might be posted sometime later, hopefully. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!